Today we're going to do training on all about the party. So let's first talk about what is a party. So a party is just 3 to 6 women sitting around a table getting to try skincare and color. And so let's make a list of the benefits of doing a party versus just doing a facial with 1 or 2 people. Those are fun too for fill-in, but when you do a party, you have 6 people to sell to versus just 1. There's 6 people that are going to know people who you don't know to get referrals from instead of just 1. There's 6 people to get to have lots of fun and at the end purchase product versus just 1. There's 6 people to set up another appointment and to book an appointment versus the 1. And there's also 6 people for reorders and 6 people to help you earn your pearls or the next steps for your Mary Kay business. So there's so many benefits of having 6 at a party. So let's first start and talk about the first thing when you're booking a party. Well, it would be to give your hostess a hostess packet. So what is the purpose of it? So that the hostess knows what's going on, so that she's prepared and she feels like she knows who to invite when you coach her, how many people to have. She gets you the guest list, but the hostess packet also walks her through what she's going to get free. So on our website, Champion Area, we have an all about the party packet under new consultant training. It looks like this, and in it, it shows you everything to put in a hostess packet. So let's kind of review through. So you can just get a pocket folder at an office supply store. You don't need to have the Mary Kay ones. You can get any kind of just the colored pocket folders. And on the left side in the pocket folder, you are going to put one of the hostess sheets that explains the hostess program for your hostess. And when you give her the packet, you'll go through and tell her about the hostess program. So we have 2 main hostess programs that we do. One is the 75 for 35. And with that one, your customer can get $75 of product for $35 plus tax. That's just kind of easy. It's not based on her sales. It doesn't matter how many bookings she has. It's just for having at least 3 women. Of course, I coach all my parties for 6, and so you can have them make a list of 10 or 15 women to actually get 6 there. The other hostess credit is this one here on the sheet, and it is where they get 10% of the sales in free product just for having the party. When they have 1 booking, it's 15%, and 2 or more bookings is 20%. So I always tell my hostesses they can choose whichever hostess program that they make out best. So at the end of the party, if they're better doing the 15 or 10, 15, 20, we have them do that one. Most hostesses will have the bookings to get 20% because at the end of every party, you're going to talk to each guest. You're going to sell product, let her take home what she fell in love with, and then you're going to rebook her for her advanced color appointment, and that's the fun. And we'll talk more about that in another training. And then you're going to set them up for your pearl calls and your career chats. And so you really will be able to get the bookings with that. But go through with your hostess, have her make a little wish list, and so you'll have the sheet in the hostess packet showing her what she can get free. The next sheet you'll want to put in is a hostess outside order form. And I suggest that you print off 2 of these per person and have 2 in the packet. So you'll just put those on the right side of your hostess packet along with the hostess program, and let her know if somebody can't come, maybe there's somebody that she works with that needs a mascara or that needs a lip gloss, and they'll order something but they can't actually come to her party. That's what the outside order form is for. Now, you'll want to put 2 lookbooks in every packet, but I always say wait and put these in right before you give the hostess a packet. If you're at a party, slip them in at the end, or if you're delivering a hostess packet, slip them in. That way your lookbooks aren't tied up in hostess packets. So how many hostess packets should you make up? Well, at least 10. If you have 10 parties on your books, I'd make up 20 so that you have these all prepared, all ready to go. So that's the selling side. The other side of the hostess packet, so in here we have the things we talked about, your hostess program, your outside order forms, you'll put your business card here, and on the other side, you're going to put a couple things on team building. In our All About the Party, on the website in All About the Party, it has this Why Mary Kay sheet. You can put this in, or you can put the team building flyer in from section 2 when you place orders to Mary Kay. So either one is fine. If you put this one, you just print it off and put it in. The other sheet that would be great to put in is the starter kit sheet. All of these sheets that we talked about, every single thing except your lookbooks are actually in your All About the Party packet that under new consultant training on our website. So everything you need is there to help you be successful. You don't have to hunt for things. things. You don't have to figure it out. Just flip through the packet and they're all there. There's also a few other things in the packet. So what else is important at a party? Well, at the parties that we do, there's 3 sheets that you'll print off for every single guest. And you don't put them out at the beginning of the party. You keep them with you. And then as you get to that spot in the party, you'll pass these sheets out. The first one is the fabulous referral sheet. Now we do referrals after moisturizer. There's lots of great places to do them in parties, and we've tried them lots of different places. But one of the things that we found is if you talk about referrals too early in the party, the guests don't know you yet, and they aren't as apt to give you as many referrals because they haven't built a trust with you and a bond with you yet. If you wait till the end of the party, you break the closing. And you know, a confused mind does nothing. So if your guests are trying to fill out a fabulous referral sheet, they're trying to look through a lookbook, decide what they're going to have, they're coming to you and going through things with you, and they're filling out a "you are amazing," probably something's going to get lost in the shuffle. So we found by the time you get to moisturizer, that's a perfect time to do the referral game. Lets you do a couple of things. You've been with everybody long enough that they know you, they trust you, they know you're fun, and they're having a great time at the party. The moisturizer needs to dry for a couple minutes. If you've done Color Confident under the color certification, it tells you to let the moisturizer dry a couple of minutes. So it's a perfect time to do this game. And so with the fabulous referral game, you pass the sheets out right then, have everybody grab a pen and their cell phone, and they get to write names down of people who they think would love to get pampered with a complimentary facial. And so one of the things that I do is I kind of set 3 criteria. I let them know that they want to write down women over 18 who don't have a consultant already. If they have a consultant, of course, we don't take each other's customers, so you'd send them back to their own consultant, and within driving distance. And so that's it. They just grab out their cell phone. On the sheet, it also has a place to mark if they want to text or call. I tell them just to ignore that. Most everybody we can text now. We used to have this so that if they had a landline, we'd have them circle call so that we knew. Now, unless it's that way, just tell them don't even worry about filling this out. Just do the rest. And so then, what is the incentive? What can you give them as something fun for filling out the referral sheet? Well, one of the things that we do is if you'll buy a roll of tickets at your local party store or Walmart, somebody even told me some of the dollar stores have them, at the party, when it begins, I give everybody a ticket just for coming. And then throughout the party, I give tickets based on questions. So we just have fun, and as I ask questions, who remembers what the cleanser did? And somebody will say cleanse, and I'll give them a ticket, and somebody else will remember that it exfoliates or it freshens, and they get to get tickets throughout the party. When we get to the referral game, I give a ticket for every 5 names. So there's 20 spots on the sheet. When they have 5 names, they get 1 ticket, 10, 2, 15, 3, and all 20 names, they get 4 tickets, but they get a bonus. The first person at the party that gets all 20 names filled in with names and numbers wins a free gift. And so it can be something, it can be a piece of product, maybe an eyeshadow or something. You want to have it wrapped pretty. It needs to be a gift. It could even be a little bag with some fun samples in it, or it could be a travel size hand cream. And so you have the gift ready to give the first person. Everybody else, as soon as they reach 20, they get 3 extra tickets. So they're going to get 7 tickets for doing all 20 names. So it's kind of fun. So what I usually do is we just put a song on. If you have your phone, you can put a song on, or if there's music there. If you're not, it's fine. But if you do, that's just a great way to do it. I'll just let them get out their phones, work on referrals. And while they do that, that's a perfect time to clear the table. That's when I pick up the water bowls. If there's cotton balls that are dirty from them doing eye makeup remover, I take those. I take 1 washcloth away. Always leave 1 on the table. We use 2 washcloths, 1 for cleanser and a fresh one for microdermabrasion. So they have a nice, hot, fresh washcloth when they get to microderm. And when I'm cleaning up the table, I always take 1 and leave 1 so they have something to wipe their fingers on. Imagine when you do your foundation in the morning. You're probably in your bathroom and you get to wash your hands. They need something to wipe their fingers on. Same with lip gloss at the end. When they're doing their lip gloss from the color card, they're going to need a washcloth there. So leave 1 so that they have that. So that's the referral game. The second thing that you want to have at every single party is a "You Are Amazing" guest sheet for every guest. So in our unit, we often have a promotion going on that everybody who listens to Career Information and gives their opinion will get in a drawing for something. So you can ask us what the current drawing is. But on this sheet, a great place to do this, I usually have them write their name on it right after we do foundation primer. So the flow of the party is we do the welcome, the first part, and then after moisturizer, we do the fabulous referral game. Then we do foundation primer, and then after foundation primer, that's when I pass out the You Are Amazing. I have them write their name at the top, and then I have them write my name as the consultant. And that's a perfect time to tell them about you being their consultant for life instead of just that day. So at that point, I show a lookbook, tell them about the preferred customer program, and tell them I want to be their consultant for life. And I even kind of joke and make them repeat after if they meet somebody's sisters, cousins, aunts, dog walker's friend who does Mary Kay, then they're to say, oh, I already have a consultant and she's fabulous and her name is. And then have them say your name and they'll laugh, but it reminds them and lets them remember that you are their beauty consultant for life. Because a lot of times if people are used to other kinds of parties, they may not have a consultant that they work with all the time. They may have a different one when they go to different things, so they may not even know. So you want to tell her about your service. Throughout the whole party, we're talking about the 2 appointments that they get. Everybody's entitled to 2 appointments. The first one, we're focusing on great skin. We do microderm. We finish with just a fun, fast color look. At the second appointment, we're doing advanced color. We're doing some of those special things, and we're talking about that all throughout the party. So when we get to this, I actually have them write my name. I have them just fill out the top part with their phone number and that information, and then I have them turn it over. And they're going to fill out the rest of that sheet at the end while they're having snacks. While you're doing individual consultations and they're having some snacks, that's a perfect time for them to finish filling it out and turn it into you. And then you have their information to set up a career chat and get them in the drawing for the quarter. And so if you have them turn it over, on the back, you can share a little bit of information and just have them make notes on the back. You could share a little bit of your eye story here, or you could share a little bit of career information depending on your level in the business, and you'll learn more and be able to do more as you move up. But this would be a great place to, if nothing else, just share with them a little bit about why you started and what you love about your business and what you're looking forward to and how they can help you. And if you're a new consultant, this is a great place to let them know that you get to win the Mary Kay Pearls of Sharing. And if there's 6 women around the table, I would let them know that when 3 of them listen to career information and do a call with us if you're out of town for me, or they can meet with us for a Coke or a cup of coffee if you're local, then when 3 listen, you're going to get your Pearl of Sharing earrings. When 3 more listen, you get the matching bracelet, and when 3 more listen, you get the necklace. And so if there's 6 around the table, I would probably just say there's 6 of you here. That's the earring and bracelet, and you get in the drawing too. And then you can let them know that you just, when you're with them one-on-one at the end, why you value her and why you would value her opinion. And so you can be setting up career chats after. So this is a sheet you'll just want to have them fill out the top part, turn it over, have them write a few notes in the back of maybe a few things that you love about the business, why you started, what you love now, and what you're looking forward to, and then you move right on to foundation and color. The other reason why you have them turn it upside down is if you don't, they won't listen to you. They will continue to fill it all out and you'll have lost them. So it's important to have them turn it upside down, write a couple things in the back, and then move on. The last sheet that you're going to want to have for every person at a party is also in this packet, and it's our closing sheet. It's the set sheet with all the sets on it. And when we get to that point in the party, we'll be doing another training where we talk just about the end where we're closing. So at the end, you're showing the roll-up bag and you're letting everybody know that we put together some collections. And the reason why we did is women were always asking about the same things. They were going through the lookbook and they were asking about the products that we use today, and they were wanting to know about the skincare or the miracle set or the ultimate miracle set, and they were trying to figure out the pages and figure out what was what. So we just put together a collection of the popular things that we use today, and we have some specials just from them being there today, and we have them on the sheet just to make it simple for them. So they can purchase products individually, they can purchase sets that are made up on the sheet, or they can make up their own collections. They can create their own roll-up bag. It's totally up to them. But at the end, you'd go through the roll-up bag, pull out the sheet, show them all the information on it, give them the information, and then that's where you thank the hostess at the end. Thank everybody for having you come, and then you would be doing individual consultations with each person, answering their questions and helping them select shades and formulas that are best for them while everybody else is having snacks. And remember, they're also filling out that You're Amazing sheet. And so that's all the information of all about the party. All of that information is on our website, and the 3 forms I just showed you, for quick access, they're also on our website under Forms and Tracking, so you can easily access the You Are Amazing, all about fabulous referrals, and the closing sheets.